you work with a player as a developer or as a coach, obviously you want them to be skilled, to have a handle, to have a strap, equipped with clamps, but toughness is fairly hard to build. Lil Barry is definitely built like that. He's 100% fearless, and I respect that. We'll probably run through a wall if I ask him to, but still some things that he needs to learn how to do. When you're a small guard, you gotta have a high IQ, something he for sure needs to work on. Luckily, things are the way that they are right now because we got all the time in the world to work on it. This is episode 5, the Academy exclusive, Progress. So basically the story with Barry is I have been working out with Cam and a few other guys on the sand dune. And this is around when the whole COVID thing was happening and it just began. And then on top of that, all the riots were happening. And so we're working out on the sand, and right on that street right there, Cam's dad is parked right at the bottom where my car is parked. The cops rolled down the hill. There's 2 cops that rolled down the hill. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? We about to, they about to have some racial injustice. I thought something racist was about to happen. Long story short, 2 black cops get out and start talking to Cam's dad. I'm like, what's going on? So I walk over after the workout, and it kind of relaxed me. I saw 2 black cops. And I walk over and I'm like, yo, what's the situation? And he's like, oh yeah, these are my 2 buddies right here. One of his sons, one of his sons plays basketball. And so Barry Sr. came up to me, it was Barry's dad, and he was like, I want you to work out my son. And I was thinking like, all right, because I work out a lot of people, I'm just like, all right, you could have him pull up here. And I did that hoping that, he would pull up and see how hard it was and then quit. But Barry didn't quit. As a matter of fact, he went over and beyond. He was one of the best people out there on the sand. So I decided to invite him to the court. And when he got out to the court, I said, all right, this dude's a dog.
Stop that. I hear him chat to the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's so tough, but man's keep walking. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls gotta tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary guy, let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'ma let out the. Wake up, get out the sheets. We came for one man, forget my peace. You take the west side, take on the east. I'ma put him in the cage, never let out the. I hear him chat to the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's so tough, but man's keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls gotta tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution.
I knew Barry was gonna be solid, probably at about 7, 8 years old. He was always a quiet guy on the court, but he was willing to do what it takes to win. The things that I did to try to make him a little tougher is we always played up at the park. When he was 5 or 6 years old, we would play with the 7 and 8 year olds. When he was 7, we played with the 9 and 10 year olds. It's funny because the guys at the park, they were like, man, you need to let him play down so he can kill him and all that. And I was like, man, we trying to get better. And so I think by playing with the older kids, he was able to develop more of a toughness and, age don't matter to him.
He got me prepared for hard coaches. He's my toughest critic. There's times where I hate him, but I love him still because I know he wants the best for me. But that's really just him getting on me. And he'll do he don't care about my feelings. That's what it is. He don't care if I hate him because he know at the end of the day I'm still gonna appreciate him when I get older. I don't make 10 free throws, I gotta do push-ups until I do it. And most of the time we was out there all night. I feel like it's just made me focus more. Because while I was shooting the free throws, he always tell me mechanics, bend your knees, just remember your mechanics while you're doing it. And I remember it so I don't have to do all that running and stuff. At the time, I hated it and I hated him, but now that I'm older, I'm really thankful for it. Because I know it pushed me, made me better. My mindset defensively is just, don't let them score. Because my dad always telling me, you're a small guard, so you gotta lock up on defense.
We play to be the best player on the court. We always want to defend the best guy on the court. If you can defend the best guy on the court, you can't do nothing but get better. And then, people will notice you if you're able to play defense and play hard.
The main things that Barry needs to improve on is his reception, moving without the ball, and can he set players up? I know he can get his own bucket, but can he run my team? I know for a fact that once he improves in those departments, scholarships will follow soon thereafter. So every day, I gotta work with him on exactly that. He has to get used to doing this stuff over and over and over. It'll make a dangerous combination. Honestly, through all the guys I've trained, Barry is moving up on that list for my favorite guys to work out. Because he just works. No questions. No complaints. And I know where he gets it from now. I'm believing with the work he puts in 5 times a week with me, we can get him to where he wants to go. But only time will tell.